In October 2025, the Swedish Armed Forces reported that it had received 2 new types of sniper/precision rifles. A handover ceremony was held by Sweden's Defence Materiel Administration, or FMV, and the Swedish Armed Forces, where the weapons were displayed. Let's take a closer look at the 2 rifles being acquired by the Swedes for today's video. The acquisition of one of these rifles, the TRG M10, is actually part of the larger deal with Finnish weapons maker Sako that was announced in 2023. It's the same deal that'll see new Sako-made assault rifles become the new standard for both Swedish and Finnish forces. As noted by the Firearm blog, the Sako agreement is set to run for 10 years. The other weapon was ordered in 2024 through a framework agreement with Barrett for the AG90D line of automatic rifles. And so, to lay it all out, the 2 incoming weapons are the Sako TRG M10 and the Barrett M107A1. Now, their designations within the Swedish Armed Forces will be the PSG23 and the AG90D, respectively. As explained by Sweden's military, the Sako-made PSG23 is a bolt-action rifle with a cylinder mechanism. It comes in both 8.6 by 70mm Lapua Magnum and 7.62 by 51mm NATO calibers. It is primarily built for precision and will be used by the snipers of Sweden's armed forces to combat individual opponents at very long distances. The rifle's length is 1,217mm, and its weight is 6.3 kilograms without accessories and an empty magazine. Barrel length is 689 millimeters. As we reported earlier this year, Estonia has chosen the same Sako rifle for its snipers and took first delivery back in September 2024. And then the AG90D by Barrett is a semi-automatic air-cooled weapon with short recoil and a twist-lock mechanism in 12.7 by 99mm/50 BMG caliber. This weapon is technically categorized as an anti-materiel rifle rather than a sniper rifle, as it'll be used to combat light vehicles, equipment such as radar installations, and will also be used to clear unexploded ordnance and mines. The length of this rifle is 1,448mm, while weight is 13 kilograms. The AG90D's barrel length is 737mm. As it relates to our corner of the world and area of interest, Lithuania's armed forces struck a deal in 2021 to acquire the M107A1 to enhance their capabilities. They were delivered in late 2023. The Norwegian military also has a significant contract for M107A1 rifles, an order that was struck in September 2024. The 2 new weapons were handed over at the same time as the Swedish Army's training day in Kvarn, home to the Combat Training Center for Military Operations on Urban Terrain. Shortly after the handover, 1,500 visitors had the opportunity to see the weapons in action against various targets. Sweden says that its armed forces have long had a need to modernize their firearms, stating that in recent years a number of new weapon systems have been introduced. Compared to their predecessors, the new rifles are constructed with more modern materials with a focus on functionality and ergonomics. Additionally, great consideration has been given to adjustment options in order to be better adapted by and for the individual soldier, and thereby become more dangerous to the opponent. Now, our commentary on all of this is that despite all the talk of new rifles with modern materials, these are really just incremental upgrades from what they're going to replace. When it comes to the AG90D or Barrett M107A1, it's an update to the M107, which was an update to the Barrett M82. And Sweden was actually one of the first countries to adopt the M82, which in turn gave Barrett firearms a lot of credibility needed to be adopted by other militaries around the world. For the TRG M10, it's notable that Sweden will have barrels in 7.62 by 51mm NATO caliber, making shooting and training more affordable, alongside the option of shooting 8.6mm/338 Lapua Magnum. The M10 has big shoes to fill in replacing the legendary Arctic Warfare sniper rifle by Accuracy International, but we're sure it's up for the job. So, what do you think of Sweden's choice of these 2 weapons? Let us know by leaving a comment.